So, of course, my name is Shivy Williams, and I'm going to go ahead and get us started.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, sorry. So, let me turn this down. All right. So, if we go ahead and sit on our mat or in our chair, legs can be crossed, perfectly fine. And just take some deep breaths in and out. In through the nose, out through your mouth. Just take deep breaths in and slowly breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. Take one more deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now we're going to start just to kind of warm up here. So bring your arms up, breathe in, and as you breathe out, lean over to the left. Probably your left, my right. Breathing in and out here. Just relaxing. If you want, you can open up your chest more by bringing your arm back some. And one more deep breath in. Now breathe out and come up. And breathe in. And breathe out and lean over to the opposite side. Now again, you can open that chest up, arm goes back, right? Opening up your heart. You can also look up to your elbow, or look at me, or look at the ground. One more deep breath in. As you breathe out, sit up, arms up. You can bring your hands down into prayer. Arms up, and lean over to your left. Breathing in and out. One more deep breath in. Now breathe out and sit up. Arms come up, hands come down into prayer. Hands go up and lean over to your right. Opening up the chest if you would like. Again, looking up at the elbow, looking at me, or looking at the floor. Continue to breathe in and out. One more deep breath in. And now sit up, hands come up, and you breathe out. Okay, so what we're gonna do is if you're sitting in the chair, you can continue to sit in the chair. If you're on the floor, on your mat, place your feet on the floor. We're gonna lay back. In the chair, you're just gonna sit in the chair. And we're just gonna take some breaths here. Breathing in and out. Now, if you're on the floor, make sure your lower back is on the floor. And in order to do that, you may need to tilt your hips up towards the ceiling some. Breathing in and out. One more deep breath in. And now breathe out. Now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna do a happy baby on the floor. In the chair, you're just gonna, if you can, you're gonna bring your leg up to your chest. And I want you just to bring one leg up like this, sitting in the chair, or maybe under your legs like this. Happy baby, bring both legs up. Feet go up towards the ceiling, toes are pointing down towards your face. Now, if you can, bend your knees. And some of you may have the flexibility to put your hands on your feet like this. If not, just place your hands behind your knees, maybe keeping your feet up in the air. If you want, you can relax your feet, maybe point them and flex them. Your lower back stays on the floor. Now, if you're sitting in your chair, again, you're going to just pull one leg up towards you, and then you can alternate between them. Right? And you would just do this in the chair. That's all I want you to do. So we're in our happy baby here. Breathing in and out. One more deep breath in. And breathe it out. Bring your legs down to the floor. And now on the floor, we're going to bring both legs up. And in the chair, you're going to continue to do one leg at a time. Bring your knees as close to your chest as possible, holding onto your knees or maybe behind the thighs, and you pull them towards you. Right? So again, as far as you can bring them, maybe your hands are on your shins or on the knees. Maybe this is as far as you can go. This is fine. Just breathe in and out. Now, if you can't bring your legs or your knees close to your chest, just leave your hands down on the floor. Maybe you can't reach your knees. You can leave them down on the floor. Or if you happen to have a belt or a tie close by, you can use that and put them on your knees or maybe even behind the legs to help pull them close to you. So it's always a good idea to have maybe blocks or books or a belt or a strap close by just in case you need them one day. And just because someone is not using them that is teaching a yoga session does not mean that you guys don't have to use them. You can always use your props when it comes to yoga. Let's do 2 more breaths here. 1. And 2. As you breathe out, bring your legs to the floor. We're going to take one leg straight. Sitting in the chair, one leg is going to be straight. And in the chair, you're going to take the leg that's on the floor and just kind of cross it over your leg that's straight on the floor. Right, one leg straight, one leg bent. And then for us, you can cactus your arms or tee them out and just turn and twist. Now, your knee may touch the floor, maybe it doesn't. Mine is not touching the floor, and that's okay. You just do the best you can, breathing in and out. Now, if you're sitting in the chair and this is too difficult or kind of awkward, place both feet on the floor, knees are bent, and you twist to the right or twist to the left. One more deep breath in. Now breathe out and bring the knee back to the center. Bring your left or right leg up so your knees touch, and then bring the opposite knee down. That would be my right, maybe your left. And now twist over to the left. It may be your right. Too close to the wall. So now I twist. Now maybe one side is a little bit more flexible than the other, and that's okay. Now you can look up towards the ceiling, or you can look the opposite way of the knee that is twisted. Breathing in and out here. Continue to breathe. Letting go of any stress from the day or anxiety or any work that's been going on, any negative thoughts. Release them all to go through the mat and down onto the floor. One more deep breath in. Now breathe out and come back to your center. And our knees are going to be here. Now, what we're going to do is what's called a fish pose. So I'm going to sit up and show you different ways to do fish pose. Now, you can lean back on your elbows. In the chair, you're going to stay sitting up. And I'll show you how to do the fish pose. You're going to stay here and just lean your head back. It's one version of fish pose. Now, if you're sitting in the chair or sitting on the floor, this is another version. Fingertips are facing towards you. You're looking up just like this. Shoulder blades are back. You can also come down and place your head back for fish pose like this. And my elbows are supporting me. Or you can just straighten your arms out and let your head support yourself for fish pose. So I'm going to come back on my forearms and breathe in and out here. Again, you can sit up and do this pose. It's perfectly fine. Breathing in and out. If you begin to get a little dizzy, just sit your head up some. It's perfectly okay. One more deep breath in. And now breathe out. Now, if you're not sitting in the chair, I want you to lay straight down on the floor in Savasana. If you're sitting in the chair, I want you to straighten your legs out in front of you. Now, on the floor, bring your legs up straight. Just like this. Just like kind of they were against the wall. Breathing in and out. You may feel a stretch in the hamstring area or even in the calves. If your toes are pointing back towards you, you may feel a sensation go down your calves. Sitting in the chair, you pull your toes back towards you and you will probably feel the same sensation sitting down. We're going to take 3 more breaths here. Deep breath in and out. And all of our breaths may be different. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remember, when you breathe in, allow the belly to expand out. Breathe in. And as you bring the belly back in, breathe out, your belly comes all the way back in like someone's pulling a string through your back and pulling the abs towards you. Bend your knees, place your feet on the floor. In the chair, you're going to stay right in this position for a couple of rounds. Now, everyone else sit up. We're going to do Sphinx pose. No, I'm sorry, we're doing reverse corpse first. Then Sphinx. So reverse corpse is where you're just going to lay here. And you can actually do this a couple different ways. Your forehead can be on the floor. Feet can be together. Just like this. Or you can have your arms back. Or you can even fold your arms and place your head on your arms. Breathing in and out. And if you want, you can switch sides. Like move your head and turn it over. Now, if you're sitting in a chair, you're going to just sit. Back is straight. If you want, you can rotate your head and look side to side, sitting down in the chair. Same with on the floor. You can turn your head side to side. Breathing in and out, or you can just relax. One more deep breath in. Now breathe out. Now you're gonna come up on the floor to what's called Sphinx pose. In the chair, you can just stay in what's called Tadasana, placing your hands down by your side straight, sitting straight up. You want your shoulders to go back so that the shoulder blades are almost touching. Even in Sphinx, you want your shoulders not to be close to your ears, right? My shoulders are now close to my ears. See how I sunk down? You want to stay up with the shoulders away from the ears. Feet can be close together, just like this, right? And as Natalia would say, just like a Sphinx in Egypt, right? We're just sitting here, head is up, not looking at the floor, shoulders are back. Now, if you're in this pose and your back begins to hurt, just relax and you can lay back down and reverse Savasana, really what it is. Reverse Savasana. Breathing in and out. Feel everything leaving the body. Relaxing the head, so from head to toe, each area. Now, let's go to puppy pose. So we're gonna come up out of Sphinx, and with the chair, you can do this. We're gonna come up, and we're gonna lean back, and our glutes are gonna stay in the air. So with the chair, you can stay just like in the same position. Your forearms can be on the chair, and your glutes in the air. If you're on the floor, you can stay with your forearms on the floor, or you can straighten your legs, your arms out, and go into a deeper puppy pose. And your forehead can be on the floor. And I'm gonna stay with my forearms on the floor, forearms on the mat. If you want, you can move your hips side to side, right? Like a puppy that plays, excited, and move those hips side to side, continuing to breathe in and out through the nose and mouth. Great job, everyone. One more deep breath in. Breathe out and come back to center if you were moving your hips side to side. From here, we're gonna go into our thread the needle. If you're using the chair, sit down in the chair, and you're gonna do the same move as us. I'm gonna move my knees a little bit closer, move up some. And I'm gonna take my right arm, I'm gonna come up, and I'm gonna take my right arm, which may be your left, and I'm gonna thread it under the opposite one. Now, when you're in the chair, you're gonna do the same thing, right? You just sit and you take and you twist and you take one arm and it goes under the opposite. So I'm gonna grab the chair and show you that right quick. Stay there in your pose, just so you guys can see what that looks like if you're doing it, right? So I'm here, and I just go right here. This is the thread the needle in the chair, just like that. Keep breathing through. One more deep breath in. And as you breathe out, come back up to tabletop, making sure your hips and knees are aligned, your shoulder, elbow, wrist are aligned. And now we'll do the opposite side. Thread the needle. Now maybe your right arm is going up under your left. Breathing in and out here. One more deep breath in. And as you come out, come to tabletop. We're gonna do a wide leg child's pose. So if you want, you can have your toes touch or maybe not. Separate your knees out wide and then lean back. If you're using the chair, you're just gonna stand to the side of the chair, put your hands on the chair and just lean back into a modified version of the child pose. Now your forehead can touch the floor if you would like it to. Just make your arms comfortable, make your body comfortable sitting back into a wide leg child pose. Your forehead can touch the floor if you wanted to. Continue to take deep breaths in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Slowly breathe all of that air out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more deep breath in. As you breathe out, come back to your tabletop in the chair. You're just going to move and walk up until you're in the tabletop like this. Okay, we're going to sit down on our glutes. And we're just going to sit with our legs straight. This is called Dandasana. We're just going to sit here. Fingertips are pointing forward. Shoulders are back, as away from the ears. Chest is up. Breathing in and out. Toes are up. Continue to breathe in and out. Nice and relaxed. In this position, relaxing, the head, relaxing the eyebrows and the eyes. Relax the nose. Relax the lips and the cheeks. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck and your ears. Relax your shoulders. One more deep breath in and breathe it out. Now we're going to do a forward fold with our legs straight. So you're sitting in the chair, straighten your legs out as well. Arms go up and lean forward, as far forward as you can go. If you need, you can use blocks, right, to place at the bottom of your feet. Head is down. And if you can't go down far, maybe you're only here. Same within the chair. If it's too difficult for you to do with your legs straight, sitting in a chair, just bend your knees and fold forward. Breathing in and out. Now, while you're sitting here or in your forward position on the floor, you may want to pick up one glute or one butt cheek and switch from side to side. It helps to loosen up those muscles and can help you to go down a little bit further. Head is down, looking at the floor. Only go down as far as you can. One more deep breath in and breathe out. Breathe in and roll up, or you can sit straight up and shoulders go back. Right. Take one leg, bend it. Now, if you're sitting in the chair, maybe you just bend your knee and your foot is on the side of your ankle. You do it that way. We're going to do another forward fold, arms up, fold forward. And breathing in and out here. Releasing any tension that may be in the hips or in the legs, in the back. Head is down, looking at the knee or the mat. Again, come down as far as you can. Some of you can probably go down really far, some maybe not. Now, 3 breaths here. There's 1, and again, your breath may not match mine. 2, and that's okay. The more you practice, 3, the deeper your breaths will begin. Come on and roll up. Now, if you're rolling up, the head is the last to come up. and we're gonna switch legs. So the knee that's bent, straighten it out, straighten the other, bend the other leg. And now we're gonna sit up and lean forward. Breathing in and out here. Releasing any tension you have. Feel a stretch or the sensation go down the back of the thigh. If you have any pain at all, come out of this position. And you can sit with your legs crossed, or you just come up some so that the muscle releases. One more deep breath in. Breathe out. Breathe in and roll it up. Now I'm gonna face you guys with my legs crossed. You guys can lay down in Savasana if you want. You can stay seated in your chair if you're there. Now we're gonna take this time out to meditate. But as we do this today, I wanna make sure our bodies are nice and relaxed. So I'm gonna start from the head, go down to the toes, asking you just to relax every part of your body. So remember, take your deep breaths in and exhale slowly out through the mouth. So relax your head, relax your eyebrows, relax your eyes and your nose. Relax the cheeks and the lips. Relax your jawline and your chin. Relax your ears. Relax the neck. Relax the collarbone and the shoulders. Relax your chest and your back. Relax your shoulders and your biceps. Relax the forearms and the wrist. Relax the thumb, the forefingers, the middle fingers, the ring fingers, and the pinky fingers. Relax your waist and your hips. Relax the glutes and the thighs. Relax your hamstrings. Relax your knees. Relax your shins and your calves. Relax your ankles. Relax your feet. Relax the big toe, the second toe, the third toe, the fourth toe, and the pinky toe. Continue to allow all of these body parts to be relaxed as you breathe in and out through your nose and mouth. If your eyes are closed, make sure to relax your eyes. If your mind begins to wander to some chitter chatter or just bringing thoughts up that should not be during your yoga session, I want you to think about things that you're grateful for, thankful for. You can also pray during this time, a great time for self-love and self-care. It's a great time to speak affirmations, positive ones, into your life. You can say to yourself how strong you are and call yourself by name. Like, Shivi, you are strong. Shivi, you are loved. You are beautiful. You are great at time management. The more we say things, especially positive ones about ourselves, the more we begin to believe them and the more we begin to act on them. Take one more deep breath in. Now breathe out. And today's 30-minute yoga session is now over. So I always like to close out with saying amen. You can say namaste. You don't have to say anything at all. It's kind of up to you. So I'm going to take my hands up, breathe in, touch them at the top. If you can, breathe out. Bring your hands to the center as you breathe out, and amen. Thank you guys for joining today's yoga session. I hope you feel a lot more relaxed after today's session, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.